Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
The money trail from two political campaigns leads to federal charges against the former mayor of Romulus. Glad you're with us for Local 4 News at 6. Voters put him in office twice, and some contributed money to his campaign.
But the feds say Leroy Burcroft was using that money for other things. So joining us live with a closer look at the allegations, our Sean Lay. Sean.
Kimberly, good evening to you. The charge here is wire fraud, a federal charge, and it's linked, the feds say, to the former mayor's campaign contributions. The very first line of the federal complaint against former Romulus Mayor Leroy Burcroft reads that a $2,400 payment to the Belleville Yacht Club from a Comerica Bank checking account entitled Committee to Elect Leroy D. Burcroft.
Hi, my name is Leroy Burcroft, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Romulus.
Burcroft was elected mayor of Romulus back in 2013, and he was reelected in 2017. But the feds were pointed to look at the former mayor's campaign contributions, money that his supporters, Romulus residents, would donate to the mayor, hoping that Burcroft was the right person to lead Romulus and improve their town. Instead, the feds are accusing Burcroft of using that campaign cash for himself and his family, and that's illegal. Today's charges only mention the money spent at the Belleville Yacht Club, but federal investigators are also following the money that may have gone towards a vehicle, entertainment, and other personal expenses. The feds say, quote, Burcroft used the scheme to defraud to convince individuals to contribute money to him for the purpose of supporting Burcroft's efforts to be elected as the mayor of the city of Romulus, Michigan, through the Committee to Elect Leroy D. Burcroft. In fact, however, Burcroft used over $15,000 of the money contributed to his campaign account for his own personal benefit instead of to benefit the campaign. Back here live, so still more details to come out in court. We tried to get a hold of the former mayor today on several different ways and several different occasions to get his side of things. We'll let you know when we hear back from him and how he pleads to this current one charge, Kimberly.
Okay, Sean, thank you.
Mayor Duggan and Police Chief James White led the Detroit contingent at the White House today to show support for the American Rescue Plan. White says the $50 million investment has positively impacted policing in the city.
It's enabled us to do a number of different things. Number one, put officers in high areas of crime, put officers around our city where we are looking at statistically gun violence being higher in those areas than in other areas in our city. But in addition, is to provide our officers with state-of-the-art training, being able to develop training protocols based on best practices and use our training facility and bring it up to standards that are necessary in this day and age in law enforcement.
Chief White says by the end of the year, he intends to have a crisis intervention officer in all 12 Detroit precincts.
The CDC making mask recommendations as COVID-19 cases climb back up in Michigan. The agency has identified 16 counties, including Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb, as having high community COVID transmission. That means there's a greater risk of catching the virus in those communities. The CDC recommends everyone wear masks indoors when in public and while taking public transportation. Case counts have been rising by a few thousand each week since April 13th. On Wednesday, the state reported more than 27,000 cases over a 7-day period.
Tonight, Help Me Hank scam alert exposing how high-tech thieves are targeting Amazon customers and cashing in. In fact, a local woman who lost almost $5,000 is telling Hank how she was ripped off in an effort to better protect you. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester live with us. This is a scam that seems to be growing, Hank.
Devin, unfortunately it is, and like many of these scams, it all starts with a phone call or a text message from a number that you don't recognize. Taylor Amon wants to share what happened with her so it doesn't happen to you.
I don't want other people to get scammed out of their life savings or, out of anything like that, because that was cash I had to take out of my own account, and I'm not even going to get that back.
Taylor, an Amazon customer, got involved in an elaborate scam, and it all started with a phone call from a restricted number.
I got a phone call from Amazon stating that my card was being charged $999. Me not knowing that this wasn't a real call, Amazon would never call you. I had no idea.
She was told her Amazon account had been compromised. In fact, her identity stolen. That she would need to reach out to the government, send thousands of dollars in order to establish a new Social Security number. She did.
Then he was saying that I had to go to a Bitcoin machine.
This new Amazon scam targeting people across the country and now right here in Metro Detroit. Taylor losing almost $5,000, some victims losing more. And it all begins with that phone call, a call from an unknown or restricted number. The best advice, ignore it.
So you have to be very careful anytime you receive something from someone, especially if, it feels just a little bit fishy. Probably is.
Always trust your gut. Amazon will typically reach out to customers directly via email if there is a problem with your account or a purchase. Very rarely is a phone call made from an Amazon rep to a customer. And if you have an issue with your account, it's just best for you to reach out directly. We're live here tonight. Hank Winchester, help me, Hank, Local 4.
Hank, it's such a sweet spot for scammers because so many people do business with Amazon.
Yeah, and that's what we see with all these scams. When something is very popular, that's what scammers will try to do. They'll try to find a way to get your attention, and they've done it here.
They sure have. All right, Hank.
All right, well, let's get you caught up on the forecast. You can see the sun shining bright there down on the Hank.
What a
today.
week we've had.
Really,
it's
really
just
nice.
been gorgeous. Let's check in with Brett, see if we can get it to take us through the weekend, but I have a feeling.
We've talked about this.
Yes.
We've talked about this.
Womp womp.
Showers and storms set to return this weekend, so soak in the sunshine while we have it. We're going to see a lot more rain return as we head into the weekend. Just some high clouds out there, lots of 80s, and the winds are fairly light as well, so very summer-like. Keep in mind, the normal high, the highest that it gets is 84 degrees, so we're right there. We're not going to be there for much longer as 60s are set to return. This evening, clear skies for the most part, falling into the 60s, eventual lows near 60 degrees tonight. Now, the weekend does feature the chance for showers and thunderstorms both days. I think the better chance for more scattered activity comes on Saturday, mainly in the later afternoon and the evening. Sunday, a few more showers, but we are expecting more dry time. We'll time it out coming up in just a bit. With the storms this weekend, the Local Forecasters app, the best tool that you can have. Track the storms hour by hour forecast. It's all there in the palm of your hand. Just search WDIV weather in your app store.
Really nice weather then at Comerica Park tonight. The baseball, I don't know, do you feel comfortable guaranteeing nice baseball tonight? We cannot make any promises given the way the Tigers have started the season.
I don't think so. I mean, even the Orioles, who are supposed to be bad, have a much better record than, than our guys. So let's get over to Jamie Edmond. She's here with some perspective on just how rough a start this has been for us, Jamie.
Well, we should be used to this because the Tigers have an identical record to last year. In 2021, they were 9-23, scored 101 runs, and were 9 games back. Right now, they're 9-23, have scored 88 runs, and are 9.5 games back.
Remember way back in spring training this year, after the Tigers added big pieces like a starting pitcher and a shortstop, and everyone was hopeful?
There's a good chance we get to the playoffs this year. That's our goal. Like AJ said, we're setting the bar high.
This year was supposed to be different. That horrible start of 2021, a thing of the past. But then, after the excitement of Miggy's chase for 3,000, history repeated itself.
Oh, and tossed away!
The Tigers are in the exact same position as last year. One more loss, and they mirror the 9-24 start of 2021. AJ Hinch clearly frustrated.
We're going to try to win tomorrow. That's important. I don't care about last year. I don't care about the compare, and I get it. Everybody wants wants an analysis. I got to figure out how to beat the Orioles tomorrow. We're tired of losing.
I talked with the Tigers beat writer for the Free Press, Evan Petzold, recently. He said fans' apathy is warranted.
Not many people are paying attention, and I don't really blame them at this point. I mean, you're not getting the product that was promised to you. I mean, there are fans out there who heard General Manager Al Avila and owner Chris Ilitch and manager AJ Hinch talk about, hey, this is a playoff team. We want to be in the playoffs. That's our goal. Well, they're not even close to that right now.
Buddy says it's still early. They could turn it around, but
they're going to have to play better than they did down the stretch last season.
Let's talk about last season. After that 9-24 start, they went 13-7 in the month of May, and for the most part played above 500 ball in the summer. They'll have to do more this time around if they want to get those expectations from spring. Usually 90 wins is the threshold for the playoffs, guys, and ooh, that seems far away right now.
Doesn't it, though?
It really does.
Can you imagine how they'd be if they hadn't signed Austin Meadows just before the season?
That guy was getting on base a lot in the beginning.
yeah,
Spring training was so fun. What happened?
Yeah. Well, and Riley Green getting hurt, and where he showed so much promise.
And injuries to the starting pitcher.
Exactly. It's a mess right now, so we'll just keep hoping for better things.
We will. All right, Jimmy, thank you so much.
It might be more fun to head to ComicCon. Motor City ComicCon's back this weekend.
There you go. Comic book fans are taking over the Suburban Collection Showplace in Novi. Last year, the show was pushed back from its normal May weekend to October, and in 2020, of course, it was canceled due to COVID. There will be multiple celebrities in attendance, including William Shatner and Danny Trejo.
Convention runs from, and we saw Mariel Hemingway.
Which was your crush
is
as
my
a
lifelong
teenager.
crush. I know.
That's so sweet.
So here it is, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7, Sunday, 10 to 5. Kids, costs $10 Saturday, free admission Sunday for kids. But for adults, it's $40 on Saturday, $35 for Sunday. And it's just, it's not a hard sell. For the people who've done this before, they wouldn't miss it. Yeah.